It was my only hope. I mean, it's all I knew how to do. I had to kick.
And kick he did.
It was from this very spot that Hero Shizik kicked his first field goal, just 8 yards from this goal. But it wasn't this goal he was aiming for. It was that one.
My father was the coach, and he had so much faith in me. He said, son, you go take that ball and you run it right into that end zone. But when I got in that huddle, I told my friend Billy, put that ball on the ground, I'm going to kick it.
So I said, are you crazy? That's 90 yards down the field. You're not going to make that. He was so insistent. I was like, fine, I'll put it down just to prove that you're crazy. Let's do this. So I snapped the ball, put it on the ground. Sure enough, he kicked it. Right in.
Though it was a junior league game, at the age of 8, Hero was too young to even be in the league. Yet he still managed to kick the longest field goal ever recorded.
I was nearly 3 years too young to be in that league. I guess my dad just knew how much I wanted to play, and he couldn't say no.
Hero, if he was still with us today, what would you tell him?
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Hero's father continued to coach him throughout high school, maintaining record-shattering results. So much so, Hero was drafted to the pros after his sophomore year in high school.
People think fame is great, and it was. First there was the money, endless piles of money. Then there's the drinking, the drugs, the late nights, the bad decisions, the women. I was 15 getting women. But the worst for me, nothing was worse than the gambling.
His first year in the pros, Hero's powerful leg had gotten his team into the World Football Association's championship game, but it also got him into a bootload of trouble.
He was making bets 5, 10, 15 times a week, spending money he didn't have, pissing off the wrong people. He's a ridiculous person.
How much money were you gambling on a regular day?
175,000 a day.
How could you afford to throw away so much money?
I couldn't. I was running out of money quick. Football wasn't enough to fund my habit, so I had to get other jobs. Over a period of 10 months, I had 57 different jobs. I was even a lumberjack at one point. Ow! I was a jack of all trades. I worked all day, all night, and I gambled in between. But at the rate that I was spending, all the jobs weren't enough. And when you're out of money, millions in debt to dangerous people, and you have the sickness that I have, I mean, what else are you going to gamble?
He was in debt, millions. In one way or another, he was going to pay. So I told him, by the end of the championship game, I better have my money, or else.
Or else what?
Or else I was going to kill his parents.
So I went all in. House, cars, fur coats, leather coats, various imported silks, exotic animals. I bet everything I had on my championship game. It came down to me in the final seconds, and I missed. The first miss I ever had. I lost everything, including my mom and dad. They kicked me out of the league for gambling. I didn't have any money, fur coats, leather coats, silk, animals, exotic animals, and my parents were dead.
What happened next?
I trained. I learned how to become a man. I quit gambling and I started my life over.
The road to recovery was a rocky one, but successful, right?
Yes, I got myself a real job. So I told him, that's the last fax machine I'm ever gonna buy from you, buddy. And then he just stood there with a stupid look on his face like he always does.
Give me
Wait,
those
hold on a
goddamn
second.
reports!
Call me Hero, boss. Hero. I wear a suit to work every day. I have real life responsibilities, clients, and files.
Hero spends a lot of his time at home now.
Who's having a birthday?
Yay! It's my birthday!
He is married and has a daughter. Today is her 6th birthday.
Yay! Yay!
I love you.
Yay! Yay!
I chose life.